So we finally got the release date of the last DLC for Battlefield 1 called The Apocalypse. It will be officially released on the 20th of February. I'm not gonna hold it any longer. It will be released on the next Tuesday, or actually the Tuesday after this weekend, which technically is this Tuesday. But regardless of how this Tuesday should be called, it seems like we will be getting all 5 new maps. And I'm referring to splitting DLCs as DICE used to do it with the previous ones, both In the Name of the Tsar and Turning Tides, where some of the maps were released earlier and then second half of the DLC or other maps were released couple of weeks after that. This time it doesn't seem to be the case. DICE listed all of the maps as the ones coming on the 20th, which clearly indicates that there is no split. So just to make everything clear for everyone one last time before the DLC comes out, let's just go through all of the things that we will get with this expansion pack. First of all, 5 new maps, 3 of them for the infantry gameplay with the Conquest Assault game mode, and 2 of them taken out of the single player with the new Air Assault mode. If you haven't had a chance to test out Air Assault game mode yourself, there's basically 3 game modes hiding behind the name Air Assault. Sadly, I don't have the footage from this game mode anymore. I removed all of it because I didn't really think it will be useful, and now I regret it. But basically, the first game mode is pretty much a team deathmatch with planes. There is no purpose, you just fly around and shoot enemies down. The second mode is like a rush or operations, where instead of running on the ground you have planes and you need to destroy enemies behemoth. Of course, one side is attacking, another one is defending. The third Air Assault variation is also very simple. Both teams have 2 behemoths, I mean each of them has 1 behemoth, and whichever teams takes out enemies behemoth first wins the game. Other than that, as I've previously mentioned, we are also getting 3 brand new maps for the Conquest game mode, 6 new weapons, 2 new melee weapons, and no, I did not count those 2 new melee weapons into those 6 new weapons. Those 6 weapons are the actual guns that can shoot, basically. And melee weapons are melee weapons. But that's separate. 1 or maybe 2 new gadgets, and I'm saying maybe because the new Pigeon gadget for the Scout class isn't officially announced as the part of the DLC, but still was present in the CTE when we were testing the Apocalypse DLC build. But the gadget which is certain to come to the game with this DLC is called the Anti-Aircraft Rocket Gun, so-called AA Rocket Gun, and this one is different from the standard AT rocket gun which we currently have in the game. It is designed for taking out aircraft and shoots different type of rockets. Those ones explode in the close proximity of enemy planes, dealing damage. You don't need a direct hit to actually damage the opponent plane. But there's even more to that. We are also getting 3 new specializations for the soldier and 5 new afflictions which will make playing harder. I don't really understand the point of those being implemented. I'm not sure why players would want to put themselves at the disadvantage themselves, but as I've already promised, I will make videos playing with those perks just for fun and the views. And for the dessert, we are also getting 2 new bombers with this expansion pack. One of them is called the Hansa Brandenburg and the second one is called the Arico DH-10. I'm sorry if I was wrong with the pronunciation, but those are the 2 planes that we will get to fly on Tuesday. And those would be all of the recent news about the Apocalypse DLC and its release date. Before you click off this video though, I apologize for missing yesterday's upload. I had the video ready and everything was perfect except for YouTube that didn't want to encode my video, and it took it just 6 hours for the video to process. And now that we got the release date of the Apocalypse DLC, I wanted to keep you updated, so the loadout video that was supposed to come out on Thursday will in fact come out on Saturday. I'm sorry for the whole thing, but it doesn't always work. I mean YouTube and all of the stuff. Anyway, as always, if you enjoyed, remember to leave a like, subscribe, and I see you on the battlefield.